2. Division UFC champion Alex Pereira is the face of the company right now. Anything he touches, that's not someone's chin, turns to gold. Originally a high-level kickboxer, the Brazilian martial artist has focused on potential weak points of his game to become well-rounded and succeed in the UFC. Pereira has teased a few major fights recently against UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones and interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. But he also showed strong interest in a premier boxing contest. Up until now, we have only seen Pereira fighting in a cage or in a kickboxing contest. But new footage has surfaced showing how devastating his style is in Sweet Science. We have seen Pereira flatline his opponents with his unreal left hand. But we have never seen him do it in amateur boxing with protective headgear on. Footage has now, however, made its way to the internet showing how great his power is, knocking an opponent out of the ring with ease. His left hook was his main knockout weapon, but as we saw at UFC 303, the Brazilian is always looking to improve his entire style and not just be a one-weapon wonder. His rematch against Yuri Prochaska was the perfect example of that. He was able to score a stunning lead left high kick. Though Pereira is under contract with the UFC, if CEO Dana White and others heard the right offer, a mega crossover fight between former undisputed champion Anthony Joshua would be gigantic for both sides. Joshua and Pereira have teased fighting each other over the summer, with the Brit suggesting that the UFC fighter should consider swapping sports one day, an idea that Poten himself welcomed. If AJ may be too steep of a challenge for Pereira at this point, the UFC may hear out what Jake Paul has to say about a fight. Paul is coming off a one-sided beatdown over a former UFC fighter and bar-knuckle champion. Out of nowhere after the fight, Paul grabbed the mic and called for the UFC's biggest prizefighter, which could lead to something somewhere down the line. Being the gamer that Pereira is, he immediately FaceTimed Paul to accept his challenge. The biggest hurdle for this fight to happen would be if White could make a deal with the problem child, a man that absolutely irks him. If the heavy-handed knockout artist continues to post videos against boxers, it may change White's opinion from waste of time to let's end Jake Paul's hype train.